What up, my friends? How you doing? I am officially too full of pizza. Let's start out with that. I am feeling bloated. Also, I'm feeling dangerous today. And by that I mean I'm gonna try the all dressed ruffles again, even though they seem to have changed the recipe and the chips are dirt now. So that's not right now. Not even that's not even part of this stream. That's just a declaration of my ridiculous intent, so that you can pray for me. All right, when you're doing your nightly prayers, say, "Dear sweet Jesus, I love you so much. Please help the chips to not taste like dirt." All right, hold on. I've already started with my nonsense, so let me share the link in the Discord, and then I won't forget to do it. Because there's a definite possibility of that this evening. Alright. There we go. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. That's good. So now we do our hellos. What up? Corner, Rays, Gotsit, Zircon, Anthroplasm, Kensiki, Demon, Jess, Eng, Juglum, Sum, Heavy Metal, Millmaster, Alexander, Liam, Aldini. Alright. Alright. And Rockhound. Hello. Liam, no, I didn't eat turkey yesterday. You must have a faulty memory, buddy. So some says, "May your dirty chips not taste like chips." Listen, man, I'm not asking for you to make things worse, bro. Let's be very clear about that. I don't want worse times. I don't want worse times. Heavy Metal, let me explain something to you, bro. If you're watching adult films, if you're watching adult films, like, do you think that God just closes his eyes and is like, he's watching, buddy? He knows what you're doing. He knows when you've been sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been jerking hard, so be good for goodness sakes, all right? You can't hide nothing. You can't hide your deviant shame from the shining flashlight eyes of the Lord. Hey, speaking of Lords, Paul Falcon, Lord of the Board, nobody wants dirt chips. Well, they had a deal on chips today, and I decided to take a gamble. Take a gamble on some potato chip action. I wanted salt and vinegar chips, and I was like, well, it's normally like $4.80 a bag or something like that. And for $6.80, I could get 2 bags. It's like, I'm sure that it's probably going to turn out to be awful. Let's be real. I doubt that they fixed it. But once upon a time, all dressed ruffles were the best ruffles. Like, by a landslide. By a landslide. And then one day, they just turned to dirt chips. They genuinely did. And it's like, wait, what happened? What did you change in the recipe? I mean, now that I've paid so much attention to Wizards of the Coast and what Hasbro's corporatism has done to it overall, I get it. They probably just went, how do we save money? Let's change up the recipe. Let's change the recipe on the chips. And whatever ingredients they changed to save money, or maybe somebody just screwed up the batch. I don't know. Unfortunately, most of the time it seems like these screw-ups lead in a bad direction. There was one time where we got these bags of gummy bears where they straight up were better than anyone's we ever had. And it's like, did they mess up and put too much good flavor in this? Like, and then after that bit of them was gone, it went back to being okay gummy bears. So, hey, Heavy Metal says, that's a goat spin. All right, buddy, you want to go for a spin on the wheel? We can do that. We can do that. Let's update the board. Let us update the board with heavy metals. You don't want those in your bloodstream or in your brain. I saw something today that said they did a sampling of a couple dozen people's brains, and the amount of microplastics in people's brains were like 0.5%. 0.5% of your brain is plastic now? And it's just like, okay then. All right, there's always something, right? There used to be lead in the drinking water in schools. So, it's the way the universe goes. Whee! Oh, what's this doing on here? Let's move this over here. That's a good spin. I can hear it. I can hear it. Where is it going to stop? Oh. Hey, we got Marvelness, Marvelosity, Millmaster, Indirtification, Indeedification. Okay, so I think it's going to need to have its focus fixed a bit, so let's throw some random crap on there to help with that. Oh, wait, this looks pretty good, actually. Oh, just as I said that. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? At the exact moment that I say, oh, it's looking good, it's fine, or whatever, it goes instantly blurry. Why has the universe got to fuck with me like this, huh? What the hell did I do to deserve this nonsense? All right. Is it something to do with one of you guys? Are you guys under like a voodoo curse or something that I don't know about? That causes just a side effect of messing up my cameras? Is you doing it? Is it you? Anyways, we've got... Where's the actual book to put these in? Hold on. Oh, it's right here. Never mind. It's just the perfect size to fit under a notebook and disappear. All right, I've got the official checkifier to see if we've got these cards or not. If we got these cards or not. Okay, so we got to start out with, we got the first card is the Collector, which we have already collected. All right, so that's all right. That's going to happen more frequently. People are going to say, why don't you just buy singles? Well, that doesn't apply. That doesn't apply to the Marvel grocery store card game, does it? Does it? Okay. Then we got +1 Courage. Courage? Alright, so I don't think I have that one. Then we got... Hold on. Gotta punch it all out. There we go. Then we got Thanos. And... to finish it all off, we got I Am Groody McTootie. Okay. Hey, Neo Jester Super Chest. What up, Mike? What's the good word? The good word is Highlander was a documentary made about events that happened in real time. That's what got me in to Aqua Teen Hunger Force, big boy. Neo Jester with his... you know what? I like that. I like your sequential super chat. The whole 2, 3, 4, 6. I mean, it's not exactly sequential, but it's like the first two numbers double into the second, and 2, 3, and 4 in a sequence. So I don't know why I like stuff like that, but I do. My brain just looks at things in that way. All right, Neo Jester, you're a lord of the board. We'll go for a spin in a second. I'm going to check which cards we actually have. I know we got the Collector. There's no question about that. So it's Thanos, Groot, and +1 Courage. And I think... Did we already get Thanos? I feel like we did. Yeah, okay. So these two we've already got. Thanos and the Collector we have acquired. So we can put those over in the acquired pile to be some random stream game in the future. And then... we move further back because we're dealing with number 61 here. Sweet! This is actually one that is not currently in the collection yet. The book for this is so fiddly, guys. It's so fiddly. It's just got slits, little slits that are so hard to insert into. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean in any way other than this, you belong in prison. Let's be very clear. Okay. Groot, 72. Oh, yeah, we don't have him either. All right. Groot. Groot. Doo. Okay, hold on. There we go. Bam. All right. Perfect. That was awesome. That was awesome. 2 more cards for the collection. The duplicates are starting to mount up. They're starting to mount up, but that's to be expected, right? That is to be expected. Okay. What up? None of the above. What's going on, Jeremy Jones' son? Okay. Chester, let's go for a spin. What's it gonna be? Oh, it's random. Okay, well then, we just grab a random booster from this stack right here. And, oh, it looks like we're going into Jalara. We're going into the Jalara 2nd edition set from Genesis. Millmaster, what? Life doesn't do things to me, it responds to me. That's horseshit. Alright? Okay, so what is this thing? Oh, it's a skeleton. Does it look like a skeleton? What do you guys think? Does this look like a skeleton to you? Or does it look just like mortified flesh and it's actually more of a zombie? What do you think? What do you think? Listen, Millmaster, heavy metal is in the military, bro. How do you think the other people in the military are going to look at him if he goes, my parrots are emotional support birds? That is not a tough guy look. So what do you guys think? Skeleton? Zombie? Oh, selective amnesia. Look at that, man. They're getting their eyes all... This is pretty intense, actually. Magical energy blasting out the eyes. Larry, what up, buddy? Just got back from FNM. Nice. You finally managed to get Nick Fury. Oh, what, for the Marvel? Are you collecting the Marvel cards too? Nice. Heavy Metal says Jeremy isn't a good friend of mine. Well, you probably just hurt his feelings, bro. You probably just hurt his feelings. You're acting like a real his last name right now. Okay. We got Quick Shot. Flame Jet. We got some lady action going on. Malicious Persuasion. All right. Adrenaline. Magical adrenaline. Imagine if your adrenaline started flowing and you literally started glowing. That'd be pretty wild. Some, you think that guy was more zombie? I agree. We got a Whip Smash. All right. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. She's causing all these like crystal fragments to blast up from the ground by smashing with her whip. Underworld dealings? Oh, I'll make a deal. You touch my underworld and we'll call it even. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, this is one of the characters you can actually build your deck around. That's why. I was like, wait a minute. What's going on? That's cool. I don't think I got Fang before. Hi Duelis? Hi Dualis? Hi Who Gives a Fuckus? Meteorite? That's the lot of meteorites. And you're just standing there like it ain't nothing. Whatever. Whatever. Searing Light. Oh, this guy's robe looks goofy to me. This guy's robe looks like it's made out of garden hoses stacked together, or he's got like a ballroom dress on. Underworld knowledge. Well, that's what you get from touching the underworld. Inferno pits. That's what you find in the underworld. Welcome to my Inferno pit. And a sea crate. It's a big old snake. What's the rare in this? The rare was, oh, meteorite. Okay. And Hydraulis. Hydraulis. The cards look nice. Yeah, Genesis had some alright card quality, man. Like, it's too bad. This game died not because people weren't playing it, but it died because the owner of the game went insolvent or something and then had to shutter production. Something like that. Bankruptcy, something along those lines. I don't know all the details of it, but at first he was not going to let the game go on being produced at all. And then he sold some of the rights to another company that started making the game under another name. And I have no idea if that's still ongoing. I've heard nothing about it really. So I'm not 100% what's happening, but I think that changeover essentially equals the end of it, man. The end of it. Wait, what drone parrots? What the hell's going on? You're gonna turn your parrot into RoboCop? So it comes in, it's like your move, creep. I want a cracker, creep. Polly want a cracker, you fucking creep. I'll shoot you in the dick if you don't give me a cracker. Jess, you dream of finding meteors made of gold? Yeah, well, if you do, give me some of that gold, son, because that sounds good to me. They once found a 1,000-carat diamond that came from a meteorite. Sure they did, Joe Dirt. It was probably just a dump that fell from an airplane, right? Heavy metal. Oh, what, bro? You take out if you don't do things right when you leave the country with your pets and bring them back, they might just put them to sleep. Well, that's pretty rough, man. That's a pretty rough situation to find yourself in. I do not advise that. No, I don't. Man, I rotated the wheel so the one light wouldn't reflect off it, and now the other one is. Can we get the sweet spot? Oh, there we go. Okay. Right there, it's barely. I mean, you can see the tiniest little dot, but that's probably just a ghost. That's probably just a ghost in the machine. Oh, my brain's making up like the dumbest jokes. It's like, oh, what movie is about a peanut dying? Ghost in the Shell! Ho ho! Ho! So stupid. It's so dumb. Oh man, that's terrible. That's terrible. It's so stupid. Oh, I got a new sponsorship in the works. It won't actually be ready till November, but it's already been like locked in essentially. Like they paid me half up front and have sent me stuff in the mail. I got to wait for it to arrive and then prepare the little ad spot. But it's cool because it's a game that people already know. You know, some of the sponsorships I do are things people haven't heard of at all. But this is a game that multiple people I've talked to already know, some of which own the game. Double Strike Daddy, I asked him, hey, have you heard of this game? And he's like, yeah, I have it. And I was like, oh, cool, right on. You know, and he's like, oh, I don't have like the newest expansion. I'm like, I will. I will, as far as I understand. So that's fun. What's this? Oh, good. Random pains in my side? No, thank you, sir. Go away. You're uninvited from the stream. Heavy Metal says, I've waited for this weekend to be here with all of you. Everybody, quick, take off your pants and kiss. We're here for whatever. Wait. Belay that order. Belay that order. Keep your pants on and kiss yourself or your mother. How about that? That's it. Okay. All right, Heavy Metal. Let's go, buddy. Whee! I turned your statement of fellowship into something tawdry. All right? Oh! Did you see that? It just scrolled by insult. It just went boop right by an insult. 100%. 100%. Jess, if Picoin isn't a scam, you'll have 70K next year. Well, here's hoping. I mean, The cynical part of me goes, there's like zero chance of it being real. But it'd be awesome. It'd be awesome if that happened for you. That would, like, you know, I know that you're already fucking dealing with enough in terms of financial lackitude. So having 70K dumped on you would be amazing. It would be amazing. If that happens, make sure that you don't like fritter it all away right away. Spend some for your enjoyment, but make sure you put some into like a GIC or something that'll give you a little bit of interest. So one, you'll get a little bit of interest, but also if you put it in a GIC, you have to lock it away for like a year or something, right? And if you do that, then like you can't spend it. You can't spend it. And then later, a year from now, when you get it back, you'll be like, woo, I'm glad I didn't spend all my money. I mean, do whatever you want. I'm not giving you actual financial advice, but you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying. Mailmaster, hard work ain't a scam. You're right. All right, Bloomborough is what we got. Heavy metal. Jeremy Skeleton, if is your best friend. Is he behind on the stream or having a stroke? What's going on? What up, Peterson? Let's go. Heavy metal, yeah, apparently you're getting the love from on high today. You're being saved from the insults. Okay, so we got Finch Formation. Quite colorful. Quite enjoyable. Get ready, we're going to Duskmorn, which is Magic's pulsating, pus-filled butthole. We got a Tangle Tumbler, which is what I call all of your moms on a Friday night. We got, which island do I have? Which of the lands do I not still have 4 of yet? I can never remember. Oh, it's mountains and plains. Okay, so we don't need the island. Starfall Invocation! I don't have this in the set. I do not have this in the set for sure. For sure. Oh, on a side note. Somebody, while I was down at the LGS today, somebody called specifically looking for this single, and he said that he had opened a number of boxes and had not apparently come across one of these. And then we started talking about how dragons were being forced into everything for the Dragon Arc and how random it feels, because it does feel random. All right, I was correct. I do not have this yet for the collection. We need more sleeves. It's so annoying. They're all in these like little bags with the sticky flaps. So when you try and pull them out, the flap sticks. Oh, we got a double rare pack. That actually feels genuinely rare in this set. I think that oh no, wait. Maybe it's just the promo Thunder Trap. I have the promo Thunder Trap. The one that comes with the bundle. But do I have the actual set edition of it? Oh, I do. Okay. All right. We got that one, but the Starfall Invocation is definitely new. So that's sweet. And then we got for the uncommons, Drift Gloom Coyote, Flame Cash Gecko. This thing is nuts. It comes into play, if your opponent lost life, you get 2 mana, and you get to discard and draw with it. It just feels so strong. Sinister Monolith. This actually helped me win a few draft games. And then the commons are just that. Very common. Oh, but early winner, bro. Such dope artwork, such dope flavor, right? Like, this is a horrible way to end your life right there, son. That's terrible. All right. Good job, Heavy Metal. Jester, you want a Bloomborough to have a Rabot? Well, didn't you get like a mechanized frog or something like that? Didn't they make Frogmite? Something like that. Oh, man. Oh, Jess, you're going to get a fancy camper if you get that windfall. Well, here's hoping. I'm skeptical about all cryptocurrency, but especially ones where they go, just hang on to it, and in X years it'll be worth this. And it's like, will it though? What's going to do that? Isn't everybody going to rush to sell them and nobody will be buying, and then it will quickly spiral to being worth 0? Like, because it was never actually worth anything? I don't know, man. I don't know. Virtually all crypto feels scamalicious. The only one that seems to be accepted for anything at all is Bitcoin, and that seems to have lost traction as far like there was this big thing where you started seeing ATMs at different convenience stores. You can buy Bitcoin here. Why would I? Why would I? Right? I did get paid by the one streaming platform in Bitcoin when they lost their ability to pay in cash, but I didn't like that. I was just like, oh, Bitcoin. What am I supposed to do with this? You know? Like, for real. I can't spend it. I can't go across the stream like I'd like to buy a bag of chips. Okay, that'll be one millionth of a Quintino bot. Okay. What? What up, board man? How's it going, Cramden? What? Jess, you scam who gives you money for it. Well, that's the thing, is who's gonna come along to buy it? That's the question. Who's gonna buy it, Jess? Like, you have to wait for this to unlock. Isn't that when everybody has to wait for it to unlock? Doesn't everybody get it all at the same time? So won't it be an instantaneous race to the bottom that nobody's actually gonna be on the buying end of? That's what I think. What up, Moxman? How you doing, buddy? No, you locked yours? Are people selling it now? Are people, like, is it actually being bought and sold on a regular, genuine basis and not just a couple people who are trying to make it appear like there's movement so you'll get in on it? I don't know. I don't know anything about this stuff overall, bro. My experience with crypto has just been that one website giving me some for streaming on there, and then a bunch of people years ago giving me little bits of some random different Bitcoins. Not Bitcoins, cryptos. They're all just renamed Bitcoins to me. None of the Shiba coins, like none of the really memey whatever goofbag coins, but mostly Ethereum and Bitcoin. And when it comes to money stuff, it's just like, bro, I don't understand any of that, and it seems super dicey. Super dicey. Bored man, you're getting back into Magic after quitting for 20 years. The EDH is brand new. It's not called EDH anymore. It's called Commandor. And it is your doorway into all of Magic. Magic has become that. 100%. 100%. James, you like to use cash everywhere you can? I used to be like a purely cash guy for the longest time. And then I've had some switch over to debit and credit where it's necessary. But I like having cash because it's usually really easy to deal with, right? And there's no digital aspect to it. There's no, oh, the machines are down, so we can't take that rectangle piece of paper from you. You know, like, that doesn't happen. Sometimes you get a discount when you pay in cash, although that seems rarer and rarer. I end up just feeling more worried about places going, we won't take cash. And then it's just like, all right. I used to be like 100% cash only because that felt like the way to do it. And now, mixed bag. Random, what's up? Moxman, you trade time for money and your money needs to make you more money. Ideally, that's the case, yeah. I mean, you have to have enough money that your money can make you money. There is, like, that's a level of luxury all in its own, is having more money than just what you need to get by. And then if you can use that money to generate more money, then you're winning, right? Then you're winning. Not everybody's in that position, but life is a series of trade-offs, right? You ain't wrong about you trading your time for money, though. That's what a job is, bro. That's what a job is. Trade the time for the money so you can rub the money all over your body and then get diseases because everybody's touched that. And now you've got like nipple herpes or some new disease that the doctors are baffled by, where it's like, what the hell is this? What happened to this thing you call a human body? AD Evo says, so close, but so far. I hope you have something fun planned for the weekend. Well, What do you mean so close, but so far? What are we talking about? No, like, that part's completely overshadowed. I hope you have something fun planned for the weekend. I don't know. It's also trippy that they put your super chat into a blue box. I don't know. I'm assuming it's because there's some fluctuations with Australian money, but whatever. It counts for a spin. So if you're saying so close but so far, that counts for a spin. Otherwise, I don't know what the hell. I do not know what you're referencing. So I'm just going to not worry about it and spin the wheel. Bump, bump, bump. There's places near you that still give discounts for cash. Nice. Oh, AD-EVO, an insult was his name. Oh, AD-EVO sucked the dicks and he sucked them all night. Oh, chugging on fat dongs, chugging all night long, chugging on fat dongs. I hate his fucking face. Oh, all right. That was pretty good. That was a musical one. I hope you enjoyed it, you scum-sucking dickbag. Hey, Peterson taking a turn on the wheel. Give me that sweet insult. Well, the wheel wills what the wheel wills. Let's go. Wait. Oh, you dirty homunculus. And by homunculus, I mean one eye. And by one eye, I mean a dick. A one-eyed, unwashed, scabby dick. That's you, Peterson. You're the son of a dick. It's right there in your name. Bend over and get that Peter in your mouth, son, is actually the full length of your name. It's long, unlike your actual dong, which is sad and tiny and pathetic and could easily be hidden by half of a thimble from the Monopoly game. So fuck you, buddy. Fuck you hard. Shelly, you're driving. Well, you're driving and texting? Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Drive safe. I can put my arm back on. You can't. All right? Heavy Metal says, I keep buying guitars with my money. To heck with dating apps. Nothing but disappointment. Listen, man. Can a dating app make your ball bag vibrate with metal strings? No. But if you put your balls on the metal strings of your guitar and strum it just right, that's a good night. And it rhymes, so you know it's true. Let's go! James, listen, man, you can't fucking answer for AD why he said what he said. You can't go, this is what he's saying. He has to fucking answer that. You don't know. You don't know. You're just making shit up. You're just making shit up. All right. All right, what did we get? Oh, Marvel. It's marvelous. Oh, marvelous. Marvelous. Peter said, nothing quite like a quality insult. I'm glad you're pleased. I am a crafter of artisanal insults. What up, Yamagoro? You're having a good day? Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Let's see what we got here. What else do we have for the collection? AD says, it's okay, I hate my face too. Fucking explain yourself, dickhead! What the fuck part of me asking you what you meant was fucking confusing, you dingus? You already rolled fucking spun insult, so I can just add more onto it. Listen, you stupid turkey fucker! Explain yourself! Fucking explain what the so close but so far meant! Tell me what the hell you told me! Alright, see, look, you distracted me. I got Captain Marvel with a stupid haircut. I don't think we have stupid haircut Captain Marvel. Then we got Star-Lord, which another one I believe we don't have yet. This is looking good. Then we got Rocket and Groot, which is another one. I think this is 3 that we don't have. This is great. We're making some real progress towards beating Everyday's dad down, because that's the plan. We got to beat him down and leave him with a frown. All right. So, wait. This is a different Groot than the other one we saw. We had Teenage Groot. Poga chosen adding to your insult list? Well, you are welcome. You are welcome. So what do we got? 59, 46, 54, and 49. So we're all in the mids tier. All up in the mix. Okay. Where are we at again? 46 and 49 are the first two. 46 is on the next page. Hey, Star-Lord! We do not have a Star-Lord yet. That's awesome. Okay. Making good progress. You know what they say, making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Getting a Star-Lord and Captain Marvel sure would help a lot. Okay. 49. Groot. We don't have him either. So that's 2. Okay. And then 54, Rocket and Groot. Don't have that one. We don't have that one. Is this a 4-pack? Are we literally getting 4 new ones for the collection? That's dope. Oh, this book is so fiddly with the little corner cuts here. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And then Captain Marvel is 59. And yeah, that's 4 for 4, bro. That's an amazing pack, considering we already have some of the cards for the set. That's amazing. That's awesome. That is a marvelous. Haha. All right. All right, that worked out well. That worked out well. Larry, you need Rocket and Groot? Well, I got it. Okay, so AD, you just said it as something random. Okay, all right, fair enough. Well, I read a meaning into it, and so did others. That's why you gotta be careful with what you say. Sebby, why are the rims of the Marvel cards so weird? Because they come on these little, like, cardboard sprues. That's why. That's the reason. So, it's not ideal. You know what I mean? It's not ideal. The card stock that they used wasn't that good. They printed nicely, though. They have nice bright colors, and the surface of the cards is nice, and, like, the foiling is solid, too. So, it's kind of funny that even though they're printed on inferior cardstock and have these donks along the edges, in some ways, they're straight up better than Magic cards. I mean, in a lot of ways, they're not. Let's be real. But they're higher quality than I thought they'd be, and I'm getting more enjoyment out of collecting the set. I haven't kept, you know what, I should keep track of how many I've got of this stuff, right? How am I supposed to brag when every day shows up if I don't know how many I got? So we got 5 plus another 6, so that's 11, 14, 19, 22, 27, 33, 38, 39, 39, 42. 42. We're almost halfway. There's only 90 cards, and we got 42. I'm going to write that down on something over here. Let's pop that on my keyboard. I'll just keep that. I'll keep that on my keyboard so I know how many we got. Oh, but I think Everyday's dad already has 55 of the cards. So I don't know, man. I don't know what the odds of actually beating him are. Because once I run out of packs, I don't know how many more I'll be able to get, really. I know there'll be a couple more from Carly picking up groceries here and there. But once I'm done I'm done. And we're definitely going to end up with a bunch of doubles. Like, I've got 42 cards for the set. And I also have 10 duplicates already. Jess, you're gonna buy the set. Have you seen people trying to sell this stuff? I wasn't aware there was any market for it, even in the slightest. I've been collecting it on a lark. Sebi, you got the Hatsune Miku cards, and the bonus command tower felt like it was printed on cheap, fake Chinese cardboard. You know, the fake cards you see on bazaars? Yup. I know what you're talking about. It's crazy that they keep cheaping out on the card quality, man. Like, on one hand, I guess it's just to be expected at this point because they're looking to cut costs wherever they can, but it still blows my mind, right? Like, this has a knock-on effect. Them adopting the whole Commander philosophy is like, whatever, Commander players are mouth-breathing chumps who don't know anything about Magic and will accept anything. So we can just print even worse stuff. I mean, I don't know if that's what they internally feel like, but Wizards is always pulling shenanigans. There are people who are angry on the D&D side of things because Wizards has some D&D Beyond service that honestly I'm not super familiar with because I haven't used it at all and I'm not really up to speed with everything going on with D&D. But as far as I understand, it was something where you could load in your character sheets and adventure stuff and whatever, and they're updating it to the newest edition, and they're not porting over all the stuff you already have. They're basically going, no, if you want any of that stuff, you have to homebrew it yourself and like load it in yourself and everything. And all I see is a bunch of people going, I'm canceling my subscription. I'm canceling my subscription. Why don't you just have a toggle that lets me use it? I'm canceling my subscription. Poker Chosen, I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they cheaped out on the paper even more. AZ, time for an Australian crude joke. You want to have a racehorse called My Face, so when people cheer for it, they yell out, "Come on, my face." I had a girlfriend once who had a printed out copy of a cookbook, and the name of the cookbook was Company's Coming. And so I wrote "On Your Face" after it on the cover page of it because it was just like a photocopied printout. I thought that was hilarious. It took her a while to notice, and she didn't find it as funny as I did. Larry, I don't know the rare French Marvel cards. This is my first delving. This is my first delving into like Marvel cards. I don't care like how do I put this? I think there's cool stuff in Marvel, but I'm not a Marvel fanboy. I'm mostly indifferent to it. I have been thinking about checking out Marvel Snap, and I did like some comic books, but like I don't go seeking out Marvel stuff. I literally am only involved with this because I ended up with some of these packs, and then it got put on the wheel, and we were just opening them on the wheel, but I only had a few packs, and it was kind of like whatever. And then a lady at the grocery store just handed me a stack of them the one day, and I went, well, I have so many now. I should get the little book and collect the set. So they pushed that. That's the reason I'm doing this. So I'm not aware of a bunch of other Marvel stuff. Millmaster, you don't see any of them on eBay? What's their official name? It's Go on a Mission. Go on a Mission It's what it says on here and on the book. So go on a mission, Loblaws, I'm something like that. Something like that. Sebby, yeah, man, it does suck. It does suck that they print the secret layers to such poor quality. Some people choose to just get proxies made instead. They're just like, whatever. I'm just going to use Wizards artwork and get proxies made because Wizards isn't printing it to a good enough standard, and the proxy makers will send me a better quality version. So everybody chooses their own path. I prefer to have real Magic cards. That hasn't changed. Juggle them. Yep, pick and choose, brother. Pick and choose when it comes to the secret layers. Coroner, have fun, buddy. Have fun washing your car. Because where I am, it's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, what a weird time to wash your car. I like to do it at midnight. Because the thing is, I want to wash my car, but I'm also secretly hoping that someone will come and shoot or stab me to end my misery. Don't they understand that my late night car washes are a cry for freedom? And then you guys are just going to find out in the future that I'm actually a serial killer who murders anybody he finds washing his car at midnight. I hear your cry of pain. I'm here to silence it. I'm here to give you the bliss of ending your existence. Millmaster, you found it? Somebody's trying to sell it for 100 Canadian plus $15 shipping. Huh. Well, any buyers? Because you can ask whatever price you want. The question is, anybody buying? Any closed? 10 p.m. car wash, no one there to bug you. I just want to wash my car where there's no other human beings, no neighbors, hot outside. Fuck you, don't talk to me. I'm stuck living beside you. It doesn't mean I have to ever talk to you. That's right, Jess. That's right. Anybody who sends me mail with their address on it, that's just an invitation to come pay you a visit in the night with a nightstick and a can of mace and a big fat machete. Oh, there's a murderins a transpiring. Oh, there I go. There I go, killing again. Why not just wait for the rain, man? Why not just wait for the rain? That'll wash your car. Who cares? Who cares? My car's gotta shine. Whatever. Whatever. Aldini, you're safe unless I want to travel to Japan. Oh, Stabo Roboto, Mr. Arigato. How about that? How about that? Moosh moosh with a mace. That's right, Sebby. Murder at Historian's Manor. Murder at Hatcher Manor. Heavy metal mace and machete are your home defense weapons. You gotta get a moat. You need a moat. Like a full-on water trench around your home, you know? There we go. Gotta pop the knee. I lost a blackjack again. I put $15 into digital blackjacking, and I didn't jack right, so I lost it. I make bad jacking decisions, guys. Like I'll be in the bathroom jacking blacks, blackjacking. It really does matter how you use that word and the parts of the word, right? So, and then I do it wrong and my money's gone. I have a limit. I'm only allowed to jack $15 worth in any given month. That's my entire Gambler budget, and I don't even do it every month. But I did this month, and I lost it. I didn't jack right. I probably shouldn't be playing blackjack. Peterson, it sucked waiting around 4 months for the Sheldon secret lair. They can take some time, man. Sometimes it shows up fast, and then sometimes it's like half a year. They're very inconsistent. A copy of Legends Mode is too expensive? Oh yeah. Absolutely. You're kidding me? A lot of Legends rares are like ultra expensive. Unless you're super rich or started back then and kept your cards. You're just out of luck, man. I had Moat like 30 years ago. That's it. That's it. Zombie 70-year-old. Oh, you're talking about the trip through the tunnel with the old man and his awful wife. That's right. That's right. I had already forgotten about that. That was uncomfortable. That was uncomfortable. Don't worry. Tonight it's stories about how I can't jack the blacks right, so I lose $15, right? That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Oh, man. Damn. Man, that was a nice dinner. Went out yesterday with the Inventor Double Strike. Had a nice dinner. That was good times. We're looking at possibly going to magical events together. And then I got my Grand Archive trip in October, which when I agreed to it, I didn't think about the reality of it. And now that I'm thinking about the reality of the travel and getting up at like fucking 6:30 in the morning, I'm just like, I shouldn't have agreed. I should not have agreed to do this. But I did. So I'm gonna. But man, do I hate getting up early. That's part of the reason Carly isn't coming with me. It's just like, no, that's all right. That's all right. Sebby, you're looking forward to Dustmorn because you like the style? There's a bunch of people who like the style. I think the cards have some interesting flavor. I think that the story isn't... really living up to what it could be. It doesn't have a bunch of like huge flaws, but the dragon stuff and like Kaido punching Jace is dumb. And I do hate the fact that they keep showing artwork that like contradicts. Like Kaido fell into a basement or whatever. Oh, here's the artwork we're using for it. What is it? It's him standing at the top of a staircase after having thrown ninja stars through it. And it's like, what? What is this from? Is this slush art? What's the deal? What's the deal? Mailmaster, you found a guy selling 50 unopened packs for 60 Canadian with a few sales. So he's selling like 50 in one. So basically $1.25 a pack, right? A lot of people don't want them, don't care about them. When I went to buy the chips today, the old lady in line in front of me wasn't sure what it was and seemed like kind of hesitant. But then it turned out her one friend was actually, oh, my friend liked these, so I'll take them. But a lot of people say no. That's right, Haskins. That's the name of the game now. There's so much slush art getting used. They got high off the hole. Yo, we can use this for Horizon sets, and we don't have to put all this like outlay into acquiring new art for these sets because we already have it kicking around. And then some corporate mandate probably came down saying you have to use X percentage of slush art. Bloomborough made it harder because the only slush art they could really use is like animals, and animals will just kind of fit anyways, mostly depending on how it's done. So they had to commission a bunch of actual art for this set. Unlike Markov Manor, which was check it out, we got a whole bunch of Capenna policemen left over. And check it out, we got a bunch of random dickheads from Ravnica. Put them together and what do you get? Bullshit. Mailmaster, there's a Drax promo going around? What, like that's not one of the 90 cards? It's the special one. I don't know anything about that, bro. Zombie, I think with the Sheldon Spellbook, part of the reason it took longer is they were doing that as a print to demand so people didn't get cut out of it, you know? The Festival in a Box stuff, they already have on hand. Aldini, there's no chance of them ever returning to the block system now. Like, look at how much they are moving outside of any normal magical world or world building. It's all random as hell. Like, Duskmourn is random as hell. And you think that, they're stringing together a shoestring story for one set. You think they're going to world build for 3 sets of Oogly Boogly Scooby Dooby Ball Bag Ghost Touchers? Like, every once in a while, the best you can hope for is like maybe 2 sets back to back where they have a bigger story to tell. But even that seems unlikely considering all the new properties for the next little while are just dumbass wacky races and goofy ass space operas and then just return. It's pretty sad that the only new stuff for the IP, new world building, is goofy, non-magic feeling worlds, you know? Millmaster, is there a set in French also? I mean, if they're doing it in Quebec, then I imagine there is. Shelton, you were playing in a draft at your LGS. Did you miss much? No. Just some normal chilling, you know? Some smack talking, some insults, some Marvel stuff, but you didn't miss, like, aliens didn't show up. I didn't cough out a living jelly bean that is my son. So nothing earth-shattering happened, you know. We all achieved transcendence, though. So everybody here is freed from worldly concerns forever except for you. There is that, right? You had to be here. But other than that, you didn't miss anything. Heavy Metal says Toasty. All right. Taking the board. Toast and Jester off of there. Let's go. Let's go for a spin. Oh, so close. So close to actually not getting an insult. So close to Bloom. Oh, no, so close to Marvel. So close to Marvel. It was so close. It was so close. Now, heavy metal, you ugly, drunken hobo. When you were talking about watching adult films earlier, I bet that what you watch is probably like the second fucking Gremlins movie where the one gremlin gets in a dress? I'm guessing that you tug it to Gremlins in a fucking dress because you're a disgusting fucking weirdo. You're a gremlin tugger. You like them all warty and scaly and green because, I don't know, it matches the fucking the fungal infection you got on your junk. Do you like gardens? You have to ask the ladies. And then, but you won't reveal what you actually mean by that. You mean your you mean your disgusting junk. Oh, go fuck yourself, clown face. Oh, all right. Cranky, you're hyped to go back to Lorwyn. I'm hesitant. Going back to Kamigawa turned it into Beep Boop Cyberdong 2077. Who gives a shit about that, right? There's people like, are you kidding? That's the best set. No, it fucking wasn't. No, it wasn't. I'm always going to be like a swords and sorcery kind of guy when it comes to Magic, because that's what Magic is and was for decades. And now all of a sudden, it's just stupid. It's like if you like Star Trek and then all of a sudden they fucking weren't in spaceships anymore and they're just on a planet dressed as knights, running around and wielding spells like wizards and stuff, and they called that Star Trek, and they're not on the holodeck. That's what they do now. Picard's a fucking wizard. And Data's a barbarian and not an android. He's just a guy named Data. He's not a robot anymore. He just is a human who wields a battle axe and drinks mead. Do you know? Like, you just be like, the Star Trek, bro. It's the new Star Trek. It's the best Star Trek. What are you talking about? This is the Star Trek I started with. It rules. Yeah, that's like heavy metal. It was bound to happen. This is true. This is true. Haskins, I will yuck everybody's yum. I don't give a shit about that. I don't care about this new hug world where don't say anything that might hurt anybody's feelings. Fuck your feelings. People can be offended. The things you like are stupid and you should be sad about it. That's how that goes. The fucking world is too permissive now, and everybody can just be everything. And the fucking ridiculous nonsense that they pull on Twitter, the nonsense that they're saying, where it's just like, oh, I'm a special sunflower kin and whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Other kid? Right? I'm part raindrop elemental. No, you're not, idiot. You're just a human being who's boring and somehow thinks this makes you interesting. Fuck off with your dumb nonsense. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Ashura, how dare I? I'm daring. Be offended. Be offended. People are ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Especially in places like Twitter. The whole, like, I'm calling you out goof nonsense that happens on every level. Like, all these people posting, look what somebody said to me. Okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at this mean DM I got. Look at this mean tweet comment somebody made. And it's like, really? Like, I mean, sure, bitch about people leaving comments, but this whole, like, come and pity me on all this fucking crap, whatever it is. Defend me. Tell me the wrong. Go tell. It's like some random dickhead. Random dickhead 82 said, you got a boot for a brain. Guys, I want you to understand the stuff that I have to go through. Look at this stuff that people say to me. I don't get it. Because the only reaction I ever have is anger. If somebody, like, they just annoy me and I'm like, fuck you, idiot. I'm not like, guys, you need to see this comment because I feel bad about it. Usually I bring a comment up to go, that person's an idiot, fuck them. But I don't fucking, like, pin it on social media. I randomly mention it in a live stream or something like that. And even then, not nearly as much as I used to. Because who fucking cares? Who cares? Yeah, there's always going to be fucking dickheads. Hey, did you know there are people who are socially awkward knob jockeys and, like, won't actually talk to you in a reasonable manner? Yeah, no, I'm aware. No, but look at this thing they said. And it's like, why are you taking it seriously? Why do they do that? Why do people retweet, like, some random dickhead that has no followers and no anything and go, this is what people believe. That's what that one dickhead believes. No, I'm very much against this position that almost nobody has because no sane person would have this position. Congratulations. What a waste of fucking space this is. It's dumb. It's dumb. I just look at it, I just spilled water on myself. There you go. You idiots! You don't know what you're doing tweeting. Meanwhile, I don't know what I'm doing drinking water. So, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy all the people fighting over dumb nonsense, and you just go, none of this matters. And you all think you're, like, scoring points and whatever else. And I just look at it and go, wow. Like, this is, like, people waste so much time on this crap. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, there's social media that I like and social media that I don't like. I don't consider fucking Twitter and YouTube to be the same thing, even though people are like, it's all social media. Twitter's a fucking dumpster fire. And YouTube is like, oh, you can just watch videos on subjects that you're interested in hearing about. Like, it's completely fucking different. Completely different. Twitter is just awful. It's it's the worst kind of social media. And people are always so upset on it. And like, just like, I'm calling you out on this stuff, right? Zombie, you got blocked on a Canadian YouTube channel about American political talk? Because you're like, why do you care about us Americans? Well, I can see why they blocked you. If you're just like, why are you doing what you choose to do? They're talking about American politics probably either because they're interested in it or because it's a subject that a lot of people love to talk about. I don't really have any interest in talking about politics, so I get it. But if you're like, I go up to a painter, why are you painting a wall, doofbag? And then he's like, get the fuck out of here, right? Going to a baker, why you idiots make bread? You know what I mean? Also, there's like, the amount of people being dickheads are endless. There's always new ones. There's always new ones, right? Like, no matter what, there are always new dickbags showing up. So at a certain point, you just start to go, there's no, let's look into this. There's no shoot first and ask questions later. It's just shoot first and don't even worry about whatever. Like, I actually I was thinking about this like a day or two ago, going, maybe I'll do a live stream talking about like my view on different things on YouTube like I used to. It's like, here you go. Do you want to do YouTube? Here's some advice kind of thing. And I was thinking about how I absolutely advocate for banning anybody you want for any fucking reason. Like, if somebody's a dick, yeah, ban them. If somebody's not a dick, but reading their comments just drains the energy out of you, where you just read it and you're just like, oh my God, like you're not rude per se. You're definitely not insulting me directly, but you're just intolerable. And every time I read your comments, I'm just like, oh, like, it's fine. It's fine to go, I don't ever need to hear from you again. Like, that's fine. If it drains your energy as a creator, get rid of them. Fuck them. You don't owe anybody anything. You can get rid of anybody for, hey, you know what? Your name reminds me of a girl I don't like. Fuck it. You know, like, it doesn't matter. I'm not that, like, free with the fucking getting rid of people. But I'm just saying, it's perfectly valid. It's perfectly valid. You're the one who's making the videos and whatever, and you don't have to put up with anything that you feel makes a negative impact on that, right? You don't have to give a fuck about the audience's opinion at all. If you don't want to, you can turn off the comments even, right? But yeah, I am 100% on board with people having a super quick ban reflex. Bam! I didn't even, boom, you're gone. Like, I don't even care, man. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Even before I did this myself, I would never be like, oh, I can't believe somebody banned somebody else off of their channel. You know, it's like, whatever. It's fine. I wouldn't fucking care if somebody did it to me. I'd be like, all right, whatever. I wouldn't even notice. That's the thing. You can only notice for live streams. When it comes to like videos, then you can't, right? They're not going to know if they're just going to videos. They'll watch a video, still be able to comment. The comment will appear to them as normal. Other people won't see it. Heavy metal, your mom was texting you with Siri and accidentally told you had a lacking face and are a moron. That's funny. Hey, Juglum, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you enjoy my channels and what I do. I have a good time. Making videos for people and stuff. And I long ago accepted the ridiculous nature of mankind and how some of them just can't help themselves. And they'll, like, the funniest ones are the ones that complain I guess there's a number of funny categories, but one of the funniest categories are people who complain, you just keep doing this. And it's like, why are you here? That's it. Go into a bakery. Why do you keep making bread? Why are you coming into a bakery not expecting this is the question, right? So you just look at it and go, have fun. You chose to do this, bro. It's like you keep jumping in the lake and then going, I hate being in the lake. You drive all the way down here and jump into the lake though, bro. Yeah, but I hate the lake and you need to know it. But you're the one who drove down here and hopped in the lake. You don't understand. I could see the lake. Like, I could see it, right? That's like when I saw your video shows up in my feed. I could see the lake. So it's not my fault. I saw the lake and now I jumped in it and I got to go, I hate being in the lake. Like that's how it feels to me. And how are you supposed to get mad at that? You just look at it and go, oh, okay. All right, buddy. I mean, you could just not jump in the lake, but you can keep jumping in the lake and saying you don't like it. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Jess, yeah, it will still show, like, even if comments get removed or whatever, it will still show you in the notifications what was said in response. Their system isn't perfect, right? So whatever. It's how it goes. Zombie, my weekend streams are what I love. What you love about YouTube? Wait, what about, bro? I do one of these every fucking day. So what's wrong with the rest of the ones that I do? Why are you acting like it's just the weekend ones that are good? That's fucking news to me. That's news to me. I thought we were having a good time every night, not just fucking weekends. Yeah, man. I used to get so mad. I used to get so mad over comments and stuff. And then it just got to the point where I'm just like, most of the time, I'm like, I feel complete indifference to your comments. It's usually actually people, like, it's more annoying to be corrected by somebody who's wrong. That's just like, come on, man. You're wrong and you're telling me I'm wrong. The words that you people use and you just go, The ones who think they're intellectuals but don't actually know the words that they're using, and it's like, I don't know what you're going for here, bro. But let's be real as well. That's only a small percentage. Most people are there to talk about the subject of the video, and some people are just straight up being like nice and positive and friendly on top of it. But almost everything is neutral or positive, which is great. It's great. I don't know what it's like 100% across the board on other YouTube channels, but I know there are comment sections that are really fractious with people fighting and all that crap. And I'm glad that I don't really deal with any of that. I like it chill. And it stayed chill. Zombie, yeah, you got to work all week. I figured that's what it was. But, I saw what you said. Heavy metal, yeah, you got to make sure you're getting enough sleep, son. Sleep is super important. It's super important. It really impacts your day. When you're a young kid, that kind of stuff doesn't matter quite as much. Getting enough sleep, like, not like making sure you eat, all that kind of stuff. But the older you get, the more that genuinely impacts the quality of your day, 100%. Jess, is there ever going to be a thing better than the Box of Glory to get your name on? Well, when this ends, yeah. When this one gets filled, then we will move on to the next step, which will be bigger and bolder. And we get closer every day. Look at all these cards that each one represents a stream where we all hung out and had a good time. It's a gigantic towering pillar of goodness. There's a reason there's so many of these, right? It's like, I was talking to my buddy who invented Double Strike, and he's like, man, you're at it like every day when it comes to this. And I was like, no, I don't put out a video every day. And then he pointed out, well, you like live stream every day. I said, oh yeah, but I like making videos feels more like work than live streaming does, right? Like live streaming is just let's fucking chill, have a good time, talk about whatever. So for me, it's something that I look forward to. It boosts my mood up and shit too. Like it's just straight up almost always a good time, never a bad time. Maybe sometimes a neutral time where I don't get the mood boost that I was expecting. But overall, it's just a fun, chill time. And there's a reason that year after year I've been doing so many live streams because it's fucking dope. It's dope. It's like my favorite. It's my favorite thing currently until they come out with something cooler than streaming. Streaming's the best because you get the live back and forth as well, right? You can talk about whatever. You never 100% know where things are going to go. It's I don't know. I never expected it to be so dope. Heavy Metal, we got to fill the box of super chats. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Sabby, do I read my comment section? Do I skim it and leave if I see too much toxic stuff? Oh, I read every fucking comment that's ever left. Every single one. I've read them all on every video for the entire time I've done this. So yeah, I read every comment. And no, the comment section is never like there's only been one instance that I can remember where the comment section was just so obnoxious about everything and they were all fighting with each other and I just went, I don't need this, and I just deleted that video because I was like, this is awful, because I'm reading through everything and I'm like, this is nightmarish. And then those people some of them came back on the next video and were like, where's that other video? And I'm just like, go away, idiots. Oh my god, don't even. You've come back to fight more. You're one of the magoos. Like people trying, historian, look at what this person says. You need to do something. And all these people fighting back and forth and all this crap. And it's just like, I don't care about any of your nonsense. And I just went, duh. But overall, the comment section is like 98% neutral to good stuff, 2% bad stuff that quickly gets handled. If it's no big deal in the no good category, I just delete it. If it is above that level and it looks like it's going to be a repeat annoyance, then they get removed. But that is it's a very small percentage overall. Like there are other people who have to deal with a lot of problem people. I don't. Maybe part of that is because I literally go through and read the comments, so it's easy to just go boom and stop somebody from being a problem anymore. Super duper, you missed you missed the blackjacking earlier. It would have kind of tied in to what you're saying now. Yeah, McGarl, it's not my problem if Double Strike takes you out in games. You take it up with the creator. That's right, zombie. Exactly. It's just easier to be like, whoop. It's pretty simple. It's like most people know how to behave, and some people probably know how to behave but choose not to, and some people don't know how to behave, and that last category is the only ones you really need to remove. And that's why if you go through the comment sections on my videos, you'll find they're very civil. I tend to eliminate a lot of like if I find people insulting each other, that stuff tends to get removed, and the people who are being fucking dickheads as well, because it's like, whatever, man. We're here talking about a fucking card game. So if you can't manage to keep the tiniest amount of reasonability in how you're operating, it's like you get to choose how you operate. You get to choose how you're going to talk to people, and they get to choose how they react to that, right? So there's some people who believe they should be able to say whatever they want to you, and like that you should have to put up with it. And it's like, man, you're free to go wherever you want and fucking badmouth me, but I don't have to put up with it here specifically, right? It's just like I don't have to let you come into my house and talk shit to me, right? I'm not trying to stop your ability at all. Go ahead, go wherever you want and say it. But if you think that I'm going to let you come in here, it's like, hey, I know you're having a house party and I want to come in and be a dick to you. And it's like, no, that's cool, bro. You're not invited. You're stifling my free speech. No, I'm not. You're just not invited into my house, son. You know, like, that's it. That's it. It's real simple. It's real simple. So yeah, people will like make extra accounts and go, I can't believe that you banned this other account, blah, blah, blah. The fact that you banned it shows you have thin skin and all this other shit. And I'm like, okay, click, click. You know what I mean? Like, sure, man, cool. You got my number. Or people who tell me that I can't delete their comments and explain why and all this stuff. And it's funny because they already know. When you sit there and go, you have to defend your comment, go, this can't be deleted for this reason. It's like, you know it's going to be deleted because you're a fucking dickhead. And I just go, boom, gone. Every single time it's been someone going, you can't delete this comment because of this, or it means this. And I'm like, gunk, gunk, there you go. You can think whatever you want. If that to you means you won and you beat me, cool, bro. I hope that you fucking find bigger wins in your life, because obviously you're looking for wins because you got none. But cool. At the end of the day, it doesn't hurt me. You can go through your whole life thinking that you've bested me. I've seen a number of people who feel that way. And it's like, cool. You're bragging about it like I'm a fucking thing. So, all right. Cool, man. You defeated me. You have defeated me in digital dueling. You are the better man. Wear that badge with pride. You have wounded me deeply. That's one of the secrets, actually. That's one of the secrets of YouTube that I'll tell you right now. If you feel the need to respond to people and get into all of it with them, you're just inviting more back and forth shit and making it more real for them and whatever else, and making them think there's some kind of connection between you and all of that, which just leads to more time wasting with dumb bullshit. So by letting somebody think they won, that's it. It's over. The battle has been won. You have been vanquished. They are the victor. And they can just move on with their life or brag about it or whatever. And thus that ends the entirety of that cosmic chain of events. Whereas if you go, let me tell you something, and put them in their place, then you are adding links into that chain. And I mean, you do what you want, but that's a waste of time because it never leads to anything. To anything. You see me, I like shit talking. I like smack talking people and stuff, but like that's just a waste. It's just a waste. What up, Masad? How you doing, buddy? Swifty with Final Fantasy, would I go Sephiroth or Cloud? That's a good question. Gut instinct, Cloud. Cloud. See, Zombie, you don't even get how it's done, man. You don't even get how it's done with the whole deleting thing. It's this whole, like, I have a completely ignorant comment to make to you, and I've created a defense for it using words that mean you can't delete this, because otherwise you're going to be this thing that I think means a big deal. And it's like, I don't care if a stranger thinks I'm a coward because I deleted their comment. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I guess you're worried about being seen as a coward or whatever. I'm not. It doesn't change my life. I'm good with who I am. And I know I'm not a coward, but if it makes you feel good about your deleted comment and then we're done here, cool, bro. Yeah, I'm a coward. Can't take it. So, you know, just give him the win. Just give him the win. Here you go. You win, buddy. You win. I did the thing. I did the thing that shows you won. So you did it, pal. Maybe we can print you out a certificate and put it up on the wall. Like, Moogle, the older you get, the less you care. There's a certain point you realize everyone has a stick up their butt. I mean, I don't know if I'd say everybody, but like, if you're saying anybody on any given day could just end up being a dick over something that doesn't really matter in a moment, yeah, none of us are fucking perfect. And it's easy to be a dick in the moment, right? It totally is. So people treat this, they're on their fucking phone taking a dump, they fart too hard and hurt themselves. Oh, fuck you, man. Like, and they just leave a hateful comment to me. You don't know the name of Karloff Manor? I can't believe it. All right. All right. You call yourself a historian? This channel sucks. So, whatever, man. Whatever. It is what it is. People go on tilt over all kinds of bullshit, and none of it fucking matters. It's a bathroom stall they're writing on. Hey, whatever. Whatever. Heavy metal, you like Sephiroth? He's an interesting character, right? Final Fantasy VII was a wild game, bro. But yeah, I'm with you, Moogle. The older I get, the less I care. I mean, whatever, bro. Whatever. None of it means anything. It's not going to mean anything to you. Like, 100%. I remember when I was reactive to comments, one of the funniest things to me was when I had not put out a video for like 6 months. I hadn't put out a video for 6 months over on the Hatcher channel because I just hadn't felt like making anything. And then I loaded it up because I was getting ready to put something up. And then I went and started reading through the comments that had built up from then. And there weren't that many. Some of them were from insane people. I was just like, why is this video got comments from multiple lunatics? What about this drew in some anyways, whatever, right? And then I found some guy being rude, and I started to get angry about it. And I went, no. No. You don't get to be angry about this comment. This comment was made 6 months ago. This guy said this fucking 6 months ago. And it hasn't affected your life in one, like the tiniest little gram, the tiniest little dot, the tiniest little pixel, the sweetest little whisper on the back of your neck. It has not had any impact on your existence. It means nothing. It's done nothing. So you don't get to be mad because that would be extremely foolish. It would just be stupid. So from that point forwards, I just kind of started looking at most comments as it's 6 months from now. Who cares? You know what I mean? Same kind of mentality. Who cares? Who fucking cares? I care when people are fucking rude. I'll remove that so I don't have to see it again when I'm going through the comments. But overall, who fucking cares, really? I don't get bent out of shape about it most of the time. Every once in a while, things still tweak me, right? There are still some things that I haven't 100% sorted out. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better at it. Well, Moogle, I got good news. I got good news for the discerning video watcher who enjoys all the different things that I do. Me and Carly are going to be starting a new series where we've watched movies and we're going to be discussing them. She came up with an idea that she wants to roll with. So we're going to record the first one on Sunday. And then I have no idea how long the editing process will take or if we'll need to do like extra stuff for it because we're just kind of figuring it out. But it looks like we're going to talk about a number of different movies per episode and then like crown a random, well, not random, but like crown a champion from the random movies that we have watched. Similar to many other fucking movie channels and shit like that. Similar kind of concept. Nothing crazy and out there. Just like sitting down, chatting about movies, and having a nice time. And it's not like a regular... We're not like starting like a big series or anything like that. We're just making a video for the fun of it. And that might lead me also into start doing my own individual movie videos. And maybe some video game ones too, because I have been recording footage for stuff like that, but just haven't done it yet. But yeah, we've been watching random movies. So she was just like, if we like, we'll pick like, I originally said we could pick one movie just to keep it simple. And she agreed. But then she came back later and said that she really liked the idea more of talking about multiple movies and then picking which one we like the best. But the movies that we put together, it's not like we're going to go, we've picked 3 action movies automatically and we're going to compare those. It's just going to be like, here's 3 movies that we have randomly watched and care enough to talk about, right? No, I wouldn't say mystery science theater type stuff, right? They've got a different thing going on, unless they just have ones where they just sit as a couple people talking about the movies with some clips and stuff, right? We're not going to be talking over the films, making like jokes and shit. So I'm not sure what the hell it's going to really turn out to be, because we just have a rough idea right now, and we'll see how it pans out. We'll see if it turns into something that we enjoy and whatever. But I made sure to schedule it because I don't know, man. It's too easy. It's too easy to just like let things slide and keep talking about doing stuff and not doing it. And here she is coming in going, "Hey, I'd like to do this. I think it'd be fun." So I just said, "Yeah, let's roll with it. Let's do it." And I made the notes specifically. I asked her questions to understand what she wanted to do, and I'm going to roll with that as the initial concept, and then if we like it, we can figure out if it needs improvements or whatever else, because I'm only used to making a couple of different kinds of videos, and this will be like a multiple person conversation kind of thing, which is different than what I do, because my videos are all just me normally, right? So it'll be different. You'll get perspective from multiple people. Swift, yeah, you're right. There's not a lot of good movies out lately. And I'm talking about random movies we've watched recently, not random just come out movies. Like, it's not going to be stuff that's in the theater currently in most cases, because going out to the theater is pretty fucking expensive. And it's not something that we do frequently as a result. So we just watch movies from all kinds of different time frames, right? Sometimes we're watching a movie from 2023, 2008, 1992. Like, it's all over the board. It's going to be very fucking random. It's going to be very random. It will not have like a cohesive theme unless I talk to Carly and it turns out she comes specifically and goes, "I picked these three because they have this theme." And then I'll just be like, "Okay, scrap what I said, guys." I'm letting her take the lead on the concept of it overall, because she's the one who specifically suggested we do it. So normally I'm the one who's making a lot of the decisions, and she likes it that way. A lot of times she just likes, tell me what we're going to do and I'll do it and I'll roll with whatever. But since she has a vision, I want to encourage that, and I want to see where it goes, right? Because everybody thinks differently. So I have a particular idea in my head of what she's told me, what it looks like, but I won't know until we've sat down, recorded it, and she wants to edit it too. So we're going to see how that turns out. Because Carly knows more about editing than I do. Or maybe like we're equal now because she spent less time editing in more recent times. But she knows a lot about editing. She was my editor years ago. And then I learned how to edit from her. And I do the videos myself now. So but she has different sensibilities as well, right? So we're going to see how that turns out. Randomness. Do me and Carly watch movies in one sitting or split them up? I don't like splitting up movies. I want to sit down and watch it all in one go. If we don't have time enough for it, then like I will pick a movie based on the time too. I'll be like, okay, what time is it? How much time do we have? And I'll be like, okay, we have a 2-hour window. So I'll pick a movie that's an hour and 45 minutes or shorter. I never want to be butting up against the time where it's like, okay, I got other things to do or whatever, right? Or it's like keeping me up too late if I'm watching it after the stream. So I really don't like stopping a movie and continuing it later. But if something happens and it has to go that way, just accept it. It's like, okay, things happen. It's not a perfect world. And it's sweet to live in the era where it's not on TV and you're just like, oh, if I'm not here now, I don't get to see it. Right? Zombie, it broke your heart not being able to get the Monty Python stuff? Yeah, that sucks. It sucks when you're not able to get the stuff you want and it's gone immediately. Thompson, you saw Horror Oddity? And it was really good. Was it about history? Is that why it was good? Chosen, going to the theater's been a consistently bad experience for you recently. You hear that one? The problem is a lot of the movies don't live up to your expectations, right? Like the last movie we saw in the theater was Furiosa. And I didn't leave the theater feeling like I had gotten ripped off from going to the movies, but I didn't leave the movie feeling satisfied. Like, that was a great experience. I loved it. I'm glad we came. So I was somewhere in the middle. And considering how much it cost, I was disappointed because of how much we spent. So on the upside, I had wanted to see the Bad Boys movie. And Carly really thought it was going to suck. And so normally she just rolls with what I want. But she pushed pretty hard to not see Bad Boys. And so we didn't see Bad Boys. And I watched it later at home. And I started yelling at the movie. Like when I get really angry or annoyed by a movie, I tend to yell at it. Like when Martin Lawrence was talking about being a donkey and Will Smith, well, like he was a donkey owner and Will Smith was the donkey and like their past lives and stuff, I just went, shut up! Like I yelled shut up at the movie because I was so annoyed. And I said to Carly, this movie has no right being 2 hours. So if I went to the theater to see that, I would have been pissed, bro. If it's a movie that would make me yell at home, like if I'm in a theater, I'm not going to be ignorant to other people's experiences and yell shut up at the screen when like he is going off like that. But I would have leaned over to Carly and been like, oh my God, he needs to shut the fuck up. Like, right? So I never want to be in the theater for a movie that's that bad. Although me and Carly make the best of it. We saw Black Adam in the theater. And man, did that movie suck. And so we both just kept telling you, we would both constantly be pointing out problems with the movie. And we would each be telling each other, you got to shut your brain off. And we both kept saying it, but you just couldn't shut your brain off enough for the movie. And we had a nice time, but it was despite the movie, not because of the movie. Like we hadn't been out to the movies forever. The pandemic had ended. We got to sit in a little booth area, which was pretty fucking cool. And then the movie was like, but we had a nice time out, so it was different. And then Furiosa was like, I haven't been to the theater that many times in recent times, but I would love to go back to when I went out to the movies all the time. I don't know. Maybe one day, if I'm doing like movie stuff and it actually gets to the point where people like watching movie videos and shit like that, then maybe I will go to the theater, because at that point you can fucking write it off, which helps cut down on your costs, and it would be to make videos, so it's way more justifiable, right? And if the movie sucks, well, then you just make fun of it in the fucking video or whatever. It takes the sharp edges off of the concept, you know? Sabby, you're sad that the Borderlands movie got everything wrong about it? Bro, I saw the commercial for that when we were in the falls earlier this month. And all I saw was a completely forgettable something that had Kevin Hart. And Carly was like, that's the new Borderlands movie. And I'm like, they're making a Borderlands movie? And I'm like, Kevin Hart is not a leading man. I don't know what they're doing here, but awful. Heavy Metal, you're apologizing for getting a projector screen? Zombie, I can't shut my brain off, really. Jess, you enjoyed Black Adam? Well, good for you. They just had too many stupid moments where it's just like they've been trying to shoot him for so long, and now he's crouched on the floor, and the one guy basically tells the other guy to kill him, and then they do that comedic, actually fun thing where you send the command down the line, and each guy beside is a lower rank, and you go. And then he goes to the next guy, go. And then he goes to the next guy, go. And that guy goes to do it to someone and goes, oh no, shit, it's me, and I gotta go. And like, it's like, all five of you, first of all, should unleash with your weaponry. But secondly, you can't make it sound like you told him to kill him, and then that line gets passed down the line, and then you go up and reach out for him instead. And it's like, this contradicts what just happened, doesn't it? And then he reaches out, and it's just so the movie can go, check it out, The Rock grabs him and disintegrates him. And it's like, okay, but it doesn't make sense why he did that. So it really reduces the coolness, right? And then you have like The Rock gives himself up. Black Adam gives himself up and it's like, you can put me in the underwater prison. And then Hoopity Joop, Old Man Goldhelm, or whoever it was, is like, you gotta come help us, Rock. And then The Rock's like, oh, okay, I'll come out of the water tank. And so he's like de-Shazammed. He's not Black Adam, he's Thin Larry. And like, it shows him like fighting the guards. It's like, okay, so Black Adam is in this like super ultra high tech, keep super villain level threats locked away. So Black Adam gets like free, and then the security is just a bunch of dudes with batons. It's like, this is like where you keep some of the biggest threats and prisoners, right? Why is it just batons? And it's just like, okay. And then non-powered up The Rock, Thin Larry, fights all the dudes. He fights all the security dudes and beats them up. And then, like, you're just like, but if they need your help, as soon as you got out, wouldn't you just take the tube out of your mouth so you could say Shazam and get your powers? And so, like, he doesn't do that while he's fighting the security guards. Then, after he's done fighting them, he doesn't take it out and go Shazam. He, like, fucking runs out into the water and just jumps into the water that he would easily be able to survive in if he had activated his magical powers. And, like, he just doesn't. And then he fucking almost drowns in the water just so he can, like, go to the surface and go, Shazam, as he's just dying and transform. And you're like, that's not cool, because he had to be really stupid first. Like, he should have said Shazam way back there. Like, way back there when he got out of the water. He should have said it. Or he should have said it before he jumped out into the water. Like, after he got out of the little water tank, that whole time he was in there, at any point in there, it would have been the intelligent move. But you just didn't have him do that. So you can have a moment that's not cool because it's like, oh, he almost died. Because he's stupid. Because he's fucking dumb. Because you just Shazammed his brain into stupidity. Like, it needs to make sense to be satisfying. Right? But it only has to make sense within the confines of what you're doing specifically. Like, you set the rules of your world. You set what all this means. And all he has to do is say Shazam to get all his powers. So the fact that he doesn't is very stupid. Right? What up, Brent? You're a mystery booster drafting? Nice. Yeah, you get to play with so much random stuff. There's a lot of chaos there. Having access to like 1,500 different cards for a draft gives a very varied experience. When you do like one set, you only have a few hundred cards, and it becomes quickly established like, this is the best archetype. And you can go ahead and try and figure out what the best archetype would be in Mystery Boosters, but good luck actually getting the cards to do it, right? Out of the massive card pool. So it's a winning concept. It's a winning concept. All right, what time is it here? All right. All right, my friends, thanks for coming and hanging out. It has been a chill stream. I hope you enjoy the rest of your days, and we will get back together tomorrow. Peace out for now. Goodbye.